Journalists talk about the need to answer who, what, when, where, why, and how when reporting a story. Renewable energy advocates aren't answering all these questions as we promote a national conversion from fossil fuels. As a result, many Americans aren't sure how, or if they should, support a national renewable energy power conversion. Here's the partial story we renewable energy advocates are reporting. Fossil fuel use will lead to environmental, climate, health, and security degradation in the U.S. and the world. This degradation has an economic cost that is estimated to be astronomical. Renewable energy sources like wind, sun, water, and geothermal can produce power without emitting pollutants which cause the degradation. Converting to renewable energy power sources will eliminate the degrading pollutants causing the predicted astronomical costs. The majority of fossil fuel use must be replaced by a combination of renewable energy power sources and energy efficiency measures within 40 years. If fossil fuel use is not dramatically reduced, environmental degradation will make it impossible to maintain the current balance of life on Earth. The longer we wait to curtail fossil fuel use, the more costly it will be to deal with the effects of the degradation. Governmental policy must be in place enforcing renewable energy conversion to avoid this environmental and economic catastrophe. So let's see how our story on the need for converting from fossil fuel produced power answers each journalistic question criterion. Who? The world's population of all species is what we say. What? Fossil fuels must be replaced with clean energy to avoid catastrophic cost. When? Within 40 years. Where? Everywhere, but the U.S. should lead. Why? So we can maintain our ability to live comfortably on Earth. How? Here's where our story gets murky. Our how answers are really glittering generalities that sound great, but don't really say how conversion will occur. Answers like these. The first, governments should set renewable energy portfolio standards and create economic incentives as conversion catalysts. Or second, combination of renewable energy technologies can lead to a reliable national 80% to 100% renewable energy conversion. Or third, investors in utilities and large-scale consumers of power should pressure utilities to speed up energy conservation and sustainable power conversion. And finally, taxing fossil fuel use will make renewable energy power production costs competitive with conventional power sources. The problem is that these answers don't tell Americans, those who will be footing the bill, how a renewable energy national system will be physically built, how the projects making up the conversion will be financed, and what the cost of power will be once the conversion is complete. To answer the real, how do we build a viable renewable energy national power system, how much will it cost us, and is it worth it questions, we need to engineer, cost, and figure out the financial return of the individual projects making up the complete national conversion from fossil fuel produced power. We need to prove to American power consumers that renewably produced power is as reliable and cost effective as that produced by fossil fuel. To provide that proof requires a fully engineered national conversion plan. We renewable energy advocates are pushing policy changes to support converting to a power system that is yet to be designed. Doesn't it make sense for us to design the optimum renewable energy power conversion method, determine the costs and financing methods, and then pinpoint the policy changes necessary to make the conversion viable for the American power consumer? How can we expect the American people to support our efforts without letting them know how the conversion will occur and how much it will cost them? Convening electrical power system engineers, financiers, and policy experts to design and price the most cost-effective method for a renewable energy power conversion is the foundational step for a conversion effort to succeed. The design will finally tell the American people how the system will meet their power needs while meeting sustainable energy goals. Only a fully informed public on the costs and benefits of the conversion will create the support needed for this huge transformation to occur. Renewable energy advocates must act as catalysts in finding and funding the experts necessary to create the optimum conversion design. If we don't, who will?